Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure that this is all working okay. Okay, looks like it is starting to record the stream. I haven't changed anything, so I'm just going to assume that this is all working, because I want to get right back to work. So let's see. Actually, you know what? He's wanting to play PUBG. I'll have to message him, because I'm going to stream just a little bit longer. Yeah, I just had my friend invite me to play PUBG. Okay, anyway, that should be everything that we needed to start the stream there. Okay, so let's try and grab... I thought I had a little more iron somewhere. Okay, whatever. This is fine. Just need to hurry and grab quick couple pairs of shears, because the only thing... Oh, actually, I did forget to grab I actually forgot to grab some iron blocks, because I need to... I was thinking about bringing iron golems over, but I think it's just going to be much faster all around just to make them. And with this little pumpkin farm that I have here, then it should take me all of, a minute to get way more than enough as far as these pumpkins that I need for the iron golems. Anyway, so I'll just go ahead and I'll leave the extra shears down here, as well as I'm gonna go dump the pumpkin seeds when I go up, because it's just at the top of the stairs here. I have a bunch of those iron blocks, and I really only need to probably grab like a stack. So basically, the stream earlier today ended kind of fast, and so in this stream I also really don't plan on going for very long. I just wanted to show you guys the progress that we've been making here. So while I was off camera and the kids were being more noisy and stuff, well, just as I say that, the baby starts stretching. Anyway, while the kids were being noisy and everything, holy cow, I went ahead and finished up some of this stuff. So you gonna go for it? Anyway, so as you can see, there's actually a good amount of them working their way down into the bottom, and so what I need to do is the lava streams to push everything over into the part where it's actually going to kill them on the campfires. Sorry, this is actually producing really well again. It turns out I had missed when I went to do some lighting up in spawn before. I'd missed some places, and so there were a ton of mobs in spawn. And so Dundee actually helped clear out those mobs, and this is the difference that it made right now, is this ridiculous amount of slimes that I have here. So, and you gotta keep in mind, I literally just spawned in moments before the stream started, so it wasn't like I was occupying too much stuff. If I do stand here, these guys will just come and kill themselves. Anyway, so you need to grab... Oops. Hello there. I need to find where I have the normal ice, and then the stone pressure plates. Looks like I have some extra stuff there. Oh, that's where I had the extra of that. We'll grab the flint and steel just in case I accidentally put out the fire on that. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and do part of this just so you guys get a good idea as to what is actually going on. So the water, as far as I know, it goes about 7 blocks. And really we don't even need to go that far, because when they are pushed in the water streams, they're going to be pushed up close enough that they should finish it on their own. So I'm just going to go ahead and count out. We'll go to 8. And then same thing on the other side. Just try and keep this nice and even. Okay, and then this one will be easy because I'll just go from there as well as just managed to barely get up and get me. Okay, anyway, so if we put those down, and then the middle is where we'll put the first thing of water. So I'm just using normal ice and just going to break it to make the water sources. So if you see, that should push them all that way. Then it's really simple of just putting them down here. Get it going that way, push this down. Ooh, looks like we just cleared that enough. So yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it's 8 blocks, but looks like we just had enough. So yeah, I could have sworn it was 7, but okay, let's try and grab this. Oh, another big guy popping in. Get those guys moving again. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I grab some stuff and toss it in here, then yeah, it's going to go down and make it down into the fire just fine. It's underneath the fire, if you remember, where we had the hoppers. Okay, and that's going to clear out any of that. Okay, so that's looking pretty nice. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and take this and move this down here, and then we'll leave the empty space there. Okay, so it was just the third one back from that, so that will be easy enough to remember. 1, 2, 3. Holy cow. It's already almost dark again. So yeah, it was on the third one, so I did that right. Okay, and then I need to go... Sorry, I'm like more focused on counting right now than I am on dealing with these guys, so there's just so many of them, guys. This is literally only one level. I mean, I may not even go higher than one level if it keeps on producing like this, because this is already getting kind of ridiculous. Okay, let me alone for a minute. So this one right here. Okay. Let's just get that pushing some of them out of the way. Shoot, parkour. Okay, did that go? That went. Okay. So now from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can keep it really easy and just do about 6, because I think this one should be about 6 from here too. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well we know that one's easy enough. And then we need to probably do... Yeah, let's see what happens if we do 5s. Ah, great. That broke. Here, well, I'm gonna clean this up later. It just turns out that iron is what I got on me at the moment. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well that actually works out then, right? So 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, cool. That actually looks nice too. I did not know how that was gonna work. Yeah, now, I mean, you're going to remember very easily that this is totally disregarding... Oh, shoot, I should have grabbed those. Okay. Okay, perfect. This is totally disregarding any use of the iron golems as well at the moment. So these guys, if they don't see me, they actually shouldn't fight the water, and this will work passively as it is. It just should speed things up a bit if I add in the iron golems. So that's why the whole iron golem bit is even going in. And that's just going to be in those 4 corners. Alright, so we'll just speed things up ever so slightly. Anyway, okay, that was on the 3rd one. Past that. On that level right there. So let's get you guys out of the way. Wait, you guys want to die too? Okay, everyone gets to die. Okay, anyway. So got those in the serene. Get those going. This one was really easy as well. And then this one was also very easy. Oh shoot. Need to be careful not to do that. I very nearly walked off right there. Okay, look at that. So that's going to keep them going. This is forever gonna be filled with slimes, I think, guys. I mean, I really don't need this many slimes. I just decided to go big because I had the 7 slime chunks, but this is really overkill. Okay, they're in a stack of 64, so let's just hurry and get this marked one. I'm hoping I have enough of these. I actually didn't check to make sure I had enough. If not, then I can make them pretty easy, because I'm absolutely surrounded by materials for it. 4, 5, okay. And then this one. This one gets the same. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay, Sunel, are you... I guess he's watching the stream. Wait, it says that I got some messages, but I'm not seeing them in my thing. Here, you know what, let's hurry and get my phone checking it. Here we go, let's see if this goes. So I can at least check the chat real fast. So to answer that question, Sunel, the whole reason why campfires is actually because you can put hoppers directly underneath them, and then I don't need to play around with hopper minecarts. Or, get out of my way. I don't need to play around with hopper minecarts, and I don't need to do like the other thing that I would have normally done, is where you do the trick that pushes a magma cube into the same spot as a hopper minecart, and that's also not necessary. So just doing it this way is, I don't know, it's one of the simplest ways that I could figure out. I really liked the guy that came up with this. I think I mentioned this earlier. But at least the video that I saw on YouTube with the most views, where the person was showing a tutorial, his name was XenoShot. And his farm was like incredibly simple. And I actually was not like a huge fan of the farm itself. But I really liked the campfire idea that he'd included with it. So, and then the iron golems, I'm going to give credit for that idea to Ilmongo. I don't know if he's the originator of that idea either, but he's definitely one that made it a lot more popular. Is that everything? I did not think I was about done, but it looks like I am pretty much done with the water streams. Yeah, it is. Like Sunel messaging in the chat there, he said that the typical design seems to be hopper minecarts on railroad tracks. And yes, another problem that I've had with minecarts is actually just that eventually they stop working. And I don't know if that's solely due to server lag or what the exact cause of that is. But there's definitely problems with that occasionally as well. So let's put these back, and I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Let's get these out. I didn't put out any of those, so I'm good. So it appears that now I can go ahead and I'm just going to go throw these in with a bunch of other slime balls. I have slime stuff everywhere at the moment. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and hop on back up to the top and we'll start working on the iron golem thing. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to go grab a couple more things of scaffolding just so I can put one in each corner of the thing. Just until I have it all worked out so I can get back out easily. So let's just grab some of those, and I don't have any room in there. Let's grab as well just one of these empty shulkers, and we'll put this stuff in there for now, just so I have room on my person to carry. That is the good one. Okay. Yeah, just so I have room on my person to carry all the blocks that I'm going to be picking up, just digging down right here. It's actually a pretty cool sight from above too. And something that people might have noticed is that in the 7 chunk area that I cleared out, there was also actually a skeleton spawner. This is above the good slime chunk area, so I'm probably also going to be turning that into a little farm to get bone. Oh, that looks nice. I really do like this view right here, like watching him, like that guy right there just went down in. And you can see him dying and everything, so it's semi-passive. Hopefully once I get the iron golems in, then it will move them a lot faster from the middle out to the edges. And we'll probably get a spot a little bit closer to AFK. I need to find the preferable distance there. Anyway, is it almost dark? It is. I'm gonna sleep real quick just so I'm not trying to do this at nighttime. Because I know especially on phones it can be hard to see if you're watching on a small screen when it gets dark in Minecraft, so just give those guys a minute. It's about 18:32 is when you can sleep in the bed. Anyway, oh, before I forget as well, it sounds like Ashley's back. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, you okay?
There were some other people coming down the stairs, and he's like, no, the house!
Okay. Okay, apparently
We're getting his bike.
his light?
One of his bikes.
Oh, bike. Okay. So they're just stopping by for a moment, it sounds. If you had a hard time understanding Parker, I think I had just as hard of a time. Did I just toss my shovel? Okay. One thing that I almost forgot was actually glass. If I don't put down glass under the iron golems, then they are not going to properly, like, I think it was Amongo had mentioned, like in 1.11, that they can now, like, other entities can spawn where there is another entity. Let's see if I don't have any extra glass right here. Let me check over here real fast. Sometimes I have glass in there from some of the villager trading. I may have moved it over to a different chest. Here we go. Anyway, yeah, I just had to grab that real fast. The skeleton spawner might not work out. Oh. Yeah, honestly, Sunnell, that question or comment about the skeleton spawner, she said it might not work out, would need to make sure it didn't shoot the golems. So first off, I would reroute them and just kill them directly. I wouldn't use it for XP because I already have the Guardian farm. So I'm not worried about them being able to shoot the golems because it would just be an AFK spot where they could spawn and then be transported to where they could be shot up and then dropped or something. But I would try and keep them out of the same part as the chunk or the slimes. And I also believe that they do work normally without affecting the mob cap because it is a spawner. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe that is the case. So I don't think that it's going to affect this, and honestly, with how high the rates are for the slime farm, I'm not really worried at all about cutting down the rates of the slimes, because I can just go more levels, and as long as I keep it within the first 2 sub-chunks, this thing should produce crazy amounts. I may even keep it just within that first sub-chunk. Oh, I am out of the range of the beacon here. I guess that would have been a smart choice to get my beacon, my other one, set back up, but I took it down. But, you know, this is a relatively small area. I have efficiency 5. I think I'll be okay. I'll just try and go on this. I don't know if I am going to show the other corners as well, because they're going to be exactly the same as this one. So, at least for the stream, because we've already going about 26 minutes. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just call it the stream, since I already streamed for a little over an hour earlier today. Once I get this corner built. And we'll pop down there. I did actually, underneath where the ice is, because it is... Yep, you're right there, Sunil, too. He did keep his chunk of death farm where he had the mob spawners with it. Anyway. Try and recatch where I was at with my train of thought. Oh, what was I talking about? I was talking about just keeping... Oh, okay, I remember now. So I had the bits of ice underneath that because it's outside of the spawnable slime chunks. Then I went ahead and just left those open and lit up, so I can actually move around down underneath the farm if I need to, just around those edges where it has everything. Anyway, yeah, so we'll get this filled in. Not sure how much farther I need to go. It looks like about 40 blocks. It's not taking too long though, so we'll just go ahead and finish this out. Because I honestly think it would have taken longer for me to go try and get a beacon and come back than it would for me to just finish it, so... Oh, you know what I did not do? I did not bring name tags for the golems. I don't think they actually need them since I'm going to be the one spawning them in. But I was thinking about naming them, but I'll just have to do that later. Maybe you guys can put it in the comments on the stream and let me know if there are any names that you would like me to name the iron golems. Anyway, this will also be going up on my YouTube channel, so anyone that watches it after the fact can also check it out there. And comment as well. Yeah, so as far as how long this took, yeah, I don't know if they can Sunnow. They might not be able to. I was just thinking about doing it for the name and then just as an extra backup, especially where we've had issues with mobs despawning on the server. Like, there are commands that we can do to exclude ones that have been name tagged. And so if we do that to try and clear stuff out, then that may be something that it'd be good to have a name tag on them regardless. Although if I did that, that'd probably mean that I'd have to name tag all my villagers and everything too, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Anyway, I definitely think it would be fun to have some names for them. Especially since these guys, kind of like how the villagers up top are zombie bait to get iron golems to spawn, these iron golems are slime bait to try and get the slimes to spawn and move towards the center. So it's like in one farm I'm killing a bunch of iron golems, and in the other one I'm using them. So pretty much I'm a great person. The other thing that I could actually do to get things to run better is putting an opaque block above where the slimes can spawn, while having everything cleared out was something that Ilmongo had mentioned in his video. And so I might actually put a non-spawnable layer of half slabs up above here, like maybe up near the surface area. I don't know though, like it really just depends, because I don't need this to be the most efficient farm on Earth, or in my Minecraft world or anything. Like it just, I mean, I'm already getting pretty decent rates right now, and I'm on the server with a few other people, and you know, different things going on here as well. Like I don't think we've even fully optimized everything yet, is what I'm saying, I guess. Anyway, as far as the iron golems, it's actually going to be fairly simple for me to do once I get this corner cleared out, and we're about halfway from the last time that I mentioned it, I think. So we're getting close. I'm just going as fast as I can at clearing all this stuff out. Probably would have been faster in that other corner. Sunil, to answer your question there, your comment, I think Dundee was actually in... Oh, look at this. So I just popped into an old little tunnel that I have right here. I'll go ahead and show you guys where this goes, because this actually goes to another mob spawner over here. So this is the abandoned mine shaft that it took me forever to light up. But, oh, where's that? I guess I went off a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, over here, I think this was a spider spawner, if I remember right. Yeah, a spider and a zombie that are both right close together. So that's a dual spawner that I had here at the base, but I had been thinking about doing something with those, but then I just got, you know, my guardian farm done first, basically. So I don't know, I may, if I decide I want to get string in the future and have it passive near my base as well, then I might do something with those. Not really sure what you could get out of zombies besides maybe some armor and occasionally iron and like carrots and potatoes and stuff. It wouldn't be efficient at all though, and I'd probably make an item sorter to get rid of all the rotten flesh, because probably the armor as well, to be honest. Yeah, so I might do something with that in the future, but I don't have any immediate plans with it. It is almost nighttime. The good thing about this is I finally got it lit up. This was like a temporary mob spawner for me because this whole area wasn't lit. And in between streaming, actually, if you guys remember, I was at y equals 5. This is not at y equals 5 anymore, because I needed to make it work with the just one second. I needed to make it work with like the campfires, and I wanted the hoppers to be right above y equals 5 so I wouldn't have to worry about bedrock at all. And like if I make any item elevators or anything, then I don't have to worry about moving anything out of the way. So I actually filled in the entire inside of the 7 chunks that are underneath where you see all the jack-o'-lanterns and stone slabs. Underneath that is completely filled in with cobblestone. So that took me a bit, and I was just kind of doing it off and on while I was like eating and everything. But yeah, so in my stream earlier it was completely open all the way down to y equals 5, but I just dug out any of the redstone, iron, coal. I did get some diamonds as well. And then I just filled everything back in with cobblestone. I should be getting pretty close here anytime now. This level actually is where the glass needs to be for the iron golem. The one that I'm standing on currently. So I'm going to get some glass down. Just to go directly underneath him. And his spawning platform, now that I'm here, is not going to be available to me at the moment because I'm all full on materials apparently. Let's grab this out. It's going to sit right here. The first one. Let's grab out some of these as well. Anyway, so the iron golem is going to go something like this. I'm just going to put down the fences all the way around him. And then I'll go ahead and put this down as well. Oops. Okay, and I do want to hop out right here. I might even just put this around as well where it is right here. Just kind of block that off because I don't need to do this little area up again. Anyway, it looks like I forgot to grab my iron and pumpkins. Okay, so now the big moment. Getting this guy put in. I do actually need to remove that iron block though, because you don't want anything under his armpits there. And he's not going to be completely stuck into a corner. I might try and do something about that later. But anyway, oh no, don't tell me you can jump out, dude. I think it might be because of that he is ever so slightly on the fence post. But I am going to put this up anyway was the plan. And then just putting it up on the back here where it doesn't matter. I wasn't trying to block him off at the moment because I need to fill that in where it's necessary. I just need to keep his eye line is the only one that needs to stay open completely. Okay. So yeah, actually just like that should be enough for this to work as far as I understand it. So I'm going to hurry and hop down and we'll go ahead and remove all this stuff now as well. Oh shoot. Okay. Here, let's just grab some glass and pop it in here. I'm just hoping I didn't accidentally mess up my water stream there. I don't have any redstone down here at the moment, so it's not a huge deal as far as redstone is concerned. But it is worrisome just if the water streams somehow get all messed up from having that turn to them there. Okay, looks like we did knock out a few torches here, so let's get some torches back down. I really do not want anything spawning down here at all. Okay, and we've got a lot to clean up from down here already. Okay, let's see. Looks like Ashley is back. I'm just going to try and get enough stuff cleared out of my inventory at the moment, just so that I can take everything but the slimes out of here. And let's just see. Okay, so we'll have 2 stacks of slime in here, and we'll put this up, get to sleep real quick, and then come back and check this out, and we'll see how it's working with everything. I do not know how tall this is. I think that it's pretty close to like 49 or 50. So just went a little bit high, but we'll use this to hop on out of here. Oh man, just got one of those, like an itch inside my ear, so I had to move my headphones if that made any weird audio there for a moment. Another thing that I actually haven't done is placed enough torches. Oh wow, okay, I was within one. I haven't actually been placing torches around the top here, so there might actually be some undesirable spawns up around the top edges of this whole thing. So let's just sleep real quick, and then we'll hop on back over and get a good look at that before I go ahead and end this stream here, because basically we just want to make sure that anything that spawns in the middle is going directly to its death in the corner there. So let's see now, how far away do I need to be to see them? We might be a teensy tiny bit high, but I don't think we're really all that high. Let's make just a little viewing platform right here, because I think they spawn like outside of like 30 something blocks. So if I make just a little platform right here, it's just a temporary little thing, then hopefully we should start seeing something. Are you back in the overworld, Sunil, or are you still in the nether? Because I am seeing absolutely nothing at all right now. That is weird. Look at that. Dundee joined the game and all of a sudden they started spawning at crazy rates. Looks like we might need to check out spawn and around my base for more mob filled areas, because it looks like the open mob cap is around Dundee. That was really interesting. I'm gonna have to do spectator around this area again. Anyway, at least at the moment you guys can see just how they catch sight of the iron golem and then go hopping straight in at him. Oh, he even hit it. I didn't think they could hit him there. But yeah, apparently it's at least working. You can see over here they're like hopping around in random directions, eventually getting there. But the ones that are close enough catch sight and go directly in there. It's very interesting that he's hitting them. I'll have to make sure that, because I think what it might be is actually that bottom edge where I put the glass. I need to swap that out with fence posts. Fence posts or something else, because I think they're just catching the edge of the block. So anyway, I'll revise that, but it does look like it is working here. Here, go ask Mommy. Wait, did Dundee? No. Okay, anyway. So that was just, I don't know, like maybe in a couple of minutes. Here, can you go sit in your chair, bud, and I'll get you some? I'm just curious as to how many stacks we got right there, just out of that tiny little bit that we had it going. So yeah, we already got over a stack of slime balls just that fast, with more on the way. So yeah, I'll go ahead and finish up the other 4 corners, and I'm also going to try and get this whole iron golem thing figured out to make sure that they can attack him. Because that guy should be fine for now, but I think eventually they could wear him down. But anyway, at least it does look like it's working. It is pulling them in from almost a full chunk away. Oops, I wanted to be right here. Anyway, so yeah, we have a working little corner. As far as the height is concerned, then we can go up to about y equals 30 is the optimal height. So I won't have, I won't have too many more levels that I'm going to add. And I may eventually decide to put iron golems in the very end as well. But I don't know, like I said, it's probably also going to be semi-passive. But anyway, thanks for joining the stream. Thank you for your questions and stuff, Sunnell. And I will, you know, like off camera, I'm going to go ahead and do those other 3 corners, get this guy's bottom figured out here, and then do some caving, it looks like, because apparently my rates are not so good with just me and Sun now. And then I think we'll go ahead and call it good, and we'll have a massive slime farm. I will probably be doing item elevators to get the stuff transported up to one central location up above, or maybe even like little individual storage systems in the corners. But yeah, I mean right now, I mean you guys can see this is working fairly well as it is. That poor iron golem down there. He's quite the trooper though, like for all the slimes that are attacking him right now. Oh, this is just too good watching this. I mean honestly they're too big right now that they're blocking each other from falling in, so we need to get one of those guys worked in so they can start dying. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you like this giant slime farm. I'll go ahead and work on some of the other projects, including that mob spawner over my left shoulder there, but I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.